What's up, YouTube family? So I'm coming back to answer a few questions that I had. One of the questions I had was how did I learn how to read the tarot cards? So basically, I really didn't like learn. It's just like it happened. Like once you tap into that spiritual realm, like you're just a vehicle for the spirits. Um, Not to sound creepy, but to put this in another way, basically like I meditate. I don't meditate all the time, like actually sit down and meditate, but most times I do. Um I use I clean my altar down with Florida water. I can show y'all what that look like. And yeah, it make it smell more like it just make it smell real good, kinda like a temple. Florida water. Smell real good. And then I also get incense. I use this one called spiritual, but I think as long as it's a sweet smelling incense, you should be fine. And I have sage too. I was using blue sage at first, but now I just have, I believe, the rosemary sage, I believe, but I had white sage, but I ran out. And I could show y'all. Well, I don't know. I'm not really supposed to show y'all my altar, so I'm really not. I'm just like pick up the stuff, you know. I set like some food on there. I have bread now, which it kind of went stale, so. And I'm also in the process of moving, so I'm really not too rushy to, you know, do my altar all over again. I know I want to try to put in like fruits and vegetables on my altar, you know, because when you put, I also use water too, but once you put like stuff that's giving you energy, you giving your ancestors and spirit guides energy to help you, to help guide you onto the better path of success. That's personally what I believe. Also plants, which I don't have flowers right now. I need to go buy some more, but plants are real good too, as far as giving your spirit guides some energy. Also, another thing about plants, what I personally believe is if you get plants and keep them like on or near your altar, they collect all the bad energy. So if somebody like doing self curses on you, the plants will collect the bad energy instead of you. And I personally think that, well, personally, well, my experience with that is I did have flowers, and like the flowers were dying, because the flowers would die. That's how you know, like, you know, it's working. But my flowers did die, and I never did go get more, which I need to. Um, what else? Another thing is I sage the room. I sage my aura. I sage my body. I sage my hands to make sure all negative, all type of energy off of my hands. I sage the bottom of my feet, my whole body. I sage my hair, get all that negative energy out, so that I'm not picking up whatever energy come off the cards and vice versa. Also, I have different color candles. I know I always light a white candle just to have pure energy. I started using black candles, not for bad energy, but more because it's a stronger protection. I believe the black candles will you know, they got a stronger, I feel like the black candles do something stronger. Like black candles are stronger. I also have blue candles, silver candles. I haven't used those yet, but like, you know, I'm kinda excited to do that. Other things I do to get my, also when looking into candles, you should look into like, basically think about like what are you intending to do. Like, are you intending to bring love? You want to bring positive energy? Like, what are you trying to do? So you when think, okay, let me slow down, because I'm trying to like say so many things at once. Basically, hold on. Basically, you need to set an intent and figure out what your true intentions are, and then that's how you go from deciding on what candles you need. I would say, I know the blue candles for if blah, 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 blah. The blue candles are more for like trying to keep the energy calm, trying to bring calmness into your life. I believe the red ones are for like bringing love, making the love spell stronger or something like that. White is for like pure energy, and black they claims for negativity, but I use a black candle to block out to block out negative energy, and I think it worked real good. Like, I be feeling good afterwards. And yeah, you don't have to use all of those things, because I don't always have like everything. Um If you don't have everything, what I would probably say is you definitely need candles. You need candles to protect your energy. If you don't have candles, that's just like welcoming bad spirits to come and take over your body. Like, that's just asking for trouble. Um, if you're starting off, I would probably recommend you start off with a white candle first. And you know, you don't have to have like a whole row of candles. Like, just start off with one, you know? And also sage. You don't have to sage. You can use incense, but I use both. Just, you know, that's what I like to do. And yeah, I just sage everything. I sage a lot. I really like, I don't know, I just like to remove all that toxic energy. Also, I changed my diet. Not to say that I'm always like, oh yeah, eat healthy. I have my days where, you know, I have my moments, but I really got more in tune with eating better because I feel better. Like, I realized when I was eating all those like fried foods and fast foods and all of that stuff, I was feeling like bad. I was always in a bad mood. I was always sleepy. And then I changed my diet. I started eating more vegetables. I started baking and grilling and sauteing my meats instead of frying them all the time. And like, I feel better. Like, I literally feel better. Not to say like I don't feel sick, but I just feel like lifted. I feel I'm normally in a better mood. Like, I'm not always so irritated. Another thing I do, I always sage my bed. That's what I will always say. Sage your bed. Sage your bed so you can remove all that negative energy off your bed. Because you land onto that bed, you don't know, like, you don't remember what, like, you don't know how, remember how you was feeling a couple of days ago. You don't, you know, energies travel. So I sage my bed. I sage my pillows, blankets, all of the above. I sage all of it. And other things, as far as prayers, really, it's not a set prayer that you have to say. I normally just say something as far as along the lines of, you know, blocking out and protecting my aura and blocking out bad energy while I work. I also make sure you also thank the spirit guides every time you're done working with them. Thank them for allowing you to be a vessel, because they didn't have to do that. They didn't have to deliver these messages to you. So yeah, always thank them. And also I always, you know, let them know I'm willing to be a vessel for blessings. Like, you know, allow blessings to come my way and just guide me. Another question I had, so what caused me to become spiritually woken? I don't even think that's the word. Awaken, spiritually awake. Basically, I was going through a rough patch in life. Like, I just felt like the people I was hanging around was so low vibrational. Like, I didn't feel like I was accomplishing nothing. And I was like, you know what? I feel like I got a higher purpose than just sitting around and doing nothing all day. Like, so I started to like seclude myself. I started to be isolated and focus on myself. And here I am today. Like, the thing about it is, like, it's gonna be tough. You're gonna lose friends, but at the end of the day, those who don't grow with you wasn't meant to grow with you. So with that being said, I don't know what else to say, so maybe that's the end of this video. Comment in the description box below some more topics y'all want me to talk about. I'm open-minded. I like to have conversations about everything. Like, I'm very open-minded. Other things, make sure y'all follow my lip gloss page, because I do sell lip gloss. I put that in the description box below, as well as with my Instagram, and as well as with the tarot cards that I use. And as far as where I get my sage stuff, I just find a spiritual shop. Like, you could just type in on Google Maps, spiritual shops. And the people in there are normally like really glad to help whatever questions you have. Because my first time going, I didn't know anything. Like, I just remember something told me you need to go to the spiritual shop. And when I went, the lady was like, she explained everything to me, like, with no hesitation. She explained everything to me and how it work and what I should use. And yeah, I would just say always ask questions. Like, if you're not sure of something, don't not ask, because it don't hurt to ask. So yeah, once again, like I was been posting in this video, but for real this time, like my video, hit the subscribe button if you like what I'm talking about, if you want to hear more what I'm talking about. And yeah, give me some topics to talk about, because I'm real open-minded as far as conversation wise. So yeah, thank you for tuning in.